Om Shri Sai Ram, offering my most humble and reverential pranams at Swami's divine lotus feet. Respected elders, brothers and sisters, Sai Ram to one and all. Welcome to the 130th edition of the Samarpan program. Today, we have amongst us a highly distinguished and accomplished personality. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce Justice M Karpaga Vinayagam to all of you today. Justice M Karpaga Vinayagam was born on 16th May 1946 in Devakottai, Tamil Nadu. His parents are Sri K. Muthuswami Pillai and Srimati Saraswati Ammal. He hails from a family which has contributed several personalities to the legal field. He graduated in BA Economics in the year 1969 from Alagappa College, Karaikudi, and then obtained his law degree from the Madras Law College in 1972. That same year, Justice Sir enrolled as an advocate in the Bar Council of Tamil Nadu and made a name for himself in the legal field. In July 1977, he was appointed as the Government Counsel in the Madras High Court and was a part of several landmark judgments on behalf of the government for the next 7 years. He was later elevated as a judge in the Madras High Court in the year 1996. 17th September 2006 remains a poignant day in Sir's illustrious career. It was on this day that he was appointed as the Chief Justice of Jharkhand High Court. During this time, he delivered landmark judgments like imposing the ban on use of tinted glasses on vehicles and also introduced orientation programs for training young advocates, which was highly appreciated. He superannuated as the Chief Justice on 15th May 2008 and then came to Delhi and began his private practice in the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court, in a full court meeting held on 14th October 2008, took a decision to designate him as a senior advocate under Section 16(2) of the Advocates Act. A few months later, the Chief Justice of India recommended him as the Chairperson of the Appellate Tribunal for Electricity, New Delhi. Accepting this recommendation, the central government appointed him as the Chairperson of the Appellate Tribunal for Electricity for dealing with subjects relating to electricity and petroleum laws. The multifaceted personality of Justice M Karpaga Vinayagam includes a literary side as well. He has made efforts to promote the Tamil language, his mother tongue, and popularize it and its literature among the legal fraternity. His position as the Chairperson of the Appellate Tribunal for Electricity, New Delhi, enabled him to visit many countries like England, USA, Malaysia, Canada, and many more. During these visits, he always made it a point to visit the Sai centers there and address the devotees. After demitting office as the Chairperson of the Appellate Tribunal for Electricity, Petroleum and Natural Gas, he is currently practicing as a senior advocate in the Honourable Supreme Court of India. Justice Sir is an ardent devotee of Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba. He strongly attributes Swami's blessings and grace as being the reasons for his intellectual and spiritual elevation in life. Without further ado, I would like to invite Justice M Karpaga Vinayagam to share his experiences and learnings from the professional and spiritual spheres of his life. Jai Sai Ram.
My humble pranams to the lotus feet of Bhagavan Satya Sai Baba. Sai Ram. I shall be very grateful to Swami for having given opportunity to participate in the Samarpan program in this satsanga. Satsangatve nitsangatvam, nitsangatve nirmohatvam, nirmohatve nichaladatvam, nichaladatvam Jivan Mukti. It's called ultimate goal to get the grace of Bhagavan. How I became a devotee of Bhagavan is an important thing to be narrated here. In my school days, I was a non-believer. Then subsequently, during the college days, I am the agnostic. Whether God is there or not, I don't worry about it, or I don't care about it. But now, I became a fully believer of Bhagavan. Every incident and every occasion, only because Bhagavan's grace. It's really remember the past events, which is a miracle. After I became a Sai devotee, every incident I can feel there's a miracle in my life. Baba used to say, life is a challenge, face it. Life is a crisis, manage it. Life is a game, play it. Life is a song, sing it. Life is a law, follow it. Life is a love, enjoy it. The point is, actually life is a gift given by the God. Life that you have been given as a gift by the God. What you achieve in your life is the gift given to your God. We shall achieve something in the life. Life is some purpose. Life is not merely living, but loving. Life is not merely loving, but listening. Life is not merely listening, but learning. Life is not merely learning, but lifting. Life is not merely lifting, but leaving the mark in the world and leave the world. That's called life. Baba used to say, you must get opportunity to achieve great things in your life. How long you will live, that is not important. How well you lived. Even after your life, you must be remembered by all. That's called a life. Life without integrity, what is the use? Integrity without industry, what's the use? Industry without aim, what's the use? Aim without effort, what is the use? Effort without pursuit, what's the use? Pursuit without perseverance, what's the use? Perseverance without purity, what is the use? Purity without commitment, what is the use? Commitment without devotion, what's the use? Devotion without dedication, what's the use? Dedication without discrimination, what is the use? Discrimination without determination, what's the use? Determination without discipline, no use at all. You must have something great to be achieved. Bhagavan, God has given lot of opportunities for you, lot of organs to you. The entire body is full of organs. Every organ has got a purpose. Every organ in your body has got a purpose to be performed. And in fact, brain is the Prime Minister. Eyes are Law Minister. Nose, Health Minister. Tooth, Industries Minister. Tongue, Information Broadcasting Minister. Hands, Labour Minister. Lungs, Home Minister. Blood, Power Minister. Heart is Finance Minister. Stomach is Agriculture, Food and Fertilizer Minister. Skin is a defense minister. Legs are transport minister. All the parts of our body has got portfolio. Entire central government is in you. It is for you to utilize it. You must have a knowledge. That is not important. Knowledge without wisdom, scholarship without determination, music without melody, learning without humility, speech without truth, friendship without gratitude, society without discipline, power without justice, justice without power, useless, meaningless, tasteless. If you got a power with justice and justice with power is beautiful, wonderful, marvelous. So you must do something in the world and all. Make a mark. Make how long you live is not important. How well you lived. How well you are remembered. What is the achievement? Achievements must speak about you even after life. Real life comes and all only after your life ends. You must make a mark. You must put some fingerprints mark here in the world, wherever you are. Whichever job you undertake. That's the reason you enjoy your job. The job has been given to you. Work has been given to you. Work hard regardless of the reward. Work hard regardless of the reward. The idea is work itself is the reward. Enjoy every work, every job. You know job, Baba used to say, what is job? J-O-B. It's a joyful obligation. J-O-B. Enjoy your job. Just you want a job. Enjoy your job. Joyful obligation. He gives explanation for the ego. What is ego? Edging God out. Evicting God out. That's called ego. When you evict your God inside, ego comes in. When you evict ego, a God comes in. So become godly form and all. You must do something and all. What is the things that we have to achieve? How I become a soil devotee? In fact, in my school days, even college days, I was a non-believer. But point is, how I became a soil devotee? I used to go to some Vinayaga temple and Muruga temple and all at the instance of my parents. Reason not for believing them, because I was born in Vinayaga Chaturthi. That is the reason I was named as a Karpaga Vinayagam. Even though I was named as Vinayagam, I have not believed Vinayagam. But subsequently, I became agnostic whether God is there or not. We do our job. Now a situation has come, whatever we do, whatever we undertake is only because of the God's grace, Bhagavan's grace. Everything is God's grace, everything. In fact, I never thought that I would become a lawyer. In school days, I used to sing a prayer song. Because I know only how to sing. And I began the practice of acting dramas. In school days, I was acting as a drama, and in fact in SSLC, in a school final, I used to act as a heroine. In those days, small children will be very beautiful. So in school final, I used to have this practice of acting as a heroine in our dramas. Like that, pre-university is there, that is after +1. Pre-university I studied, there also I acted as a heroine. Then the point is, my friends told me, sir, when you come to canteen or come to your restaurant, college restaurant, you go from this place to this place, about 20 feet. But when you walk, you are walking like a lady. So to change your character. Then I said, then from then onwards I used to go to gym, taking the body building and all. Then I became a hero. Then from first year onwards, the college authorities have given the chance of becoming hero. And I was not interested in the studies and all. So even though I just studied BA third year and all. I was not interested. But point is, I have decided to go to Chennai for acting cinemas. That's my purpose. After finishing my BA, my father was a document writer. He was very particular about my going to Chennai for joining law college because my brother is a lawyer. My father, a document writer, wants to see all his sons are lawyers because he was working as a lawyer's clerk initially. So his endeavor would be to make all the sons are lawyers. So I was compelled to go to Chennai. I was also decided to go to Chennai because not for doing law, but for getting a chance for acting dramas and cinemas. Like that, I joined the BA first year, BL first year. At that time called BGL 2 years and BL 1 year. BGL first year. One man, stunt master Nanjappa, he came and asked me, "Sir, you are like a hero. Could you act as a hero in my drama?" I was very happy. The reason is why they choose law students and all. They will sell the tickets so that they can sell all the tickets and getting crowd and all. So in that way, I also arranged for selling all the tickets and all. Lot of crowd in that theatre, first drama. That is a historical drama. For historical drama, I was learning how to make gusti, how to just fight with a sword and all. Thereafter, I got a very good appreciation as a hero. Then 4 or 5 dramas, I just finished it. Thereafter, one drama actor, "Sir, this is not your place. Please, you come to Cinefield people, I will introduce." Then I was taken to one comedy actor called Tengai Srinivasan. He is a very good artist. I went there. I was acting for about 7 dramas or 10 dramas. The people there in the acting and all used to drink, which I don't like it. So I told my friend, "Sir, this is not to be liked by me. All the people are taking drinks." Then they took me to one Seva stage, the very famous stage, headed by Mr. S.V. Sahasranaman, a good actor. I was there. I was acting about more than 50 dramas within 1 year. At the time, the BL first year, second year I passed, third year I was about to pass, and the last dramas and all, 100 drama, 120th drama I acted. There is one drama called Nawab Narkali. It's a famous drama. I was acting. Fortunately, one famous director, G. Palachandar, attended the drama and he was enjoying. Then he decided to picturize the drama. Then I expected that I would become a hero in the cine field also. Unfortunately, they have left my name. But they have selected one Jayashankar, a famous actor, as a hero. He was acting. So I got depressed. I was not able to. Thereafter, I decided to study the law and I finished the law. After finishing the law, I became very close to MGR. The reason is, when I was acting as a Tengai Srinivasan role, there is a political drama in which one person acted as a Kamaraj, one person acted as a MGR, one person acted as a Anna. I was asked to act as a MGR, MG Ramachandran. Then I was able to get some dress from him. I acted, lot of appreciation. So everybody praised me. So that made me to be how we have to get the touch of MGR. Fortunately or unfortunately, MGR was dismissed from the party, his own party. He started his own party. MGR started his Anna DNK. Then I collected 4 or 5 advocates. In the meantime, I became a lawyer. I 4 or 5 advocates and met MGR. MGR was very happy. I told him, "Sir, I acted as a MGR in the political drama." He was very happy. Then you can join as members here. What do you propose to do? He told, "Your expulsion from the party is unconstitutional. So we have decided to observe fast in front of Anna statue, Mount Road, and observe fast." Then he told, no, don't do that for my sake. Please do the observing fast, not for me. but requesting the central government to constitute an inquiry commission to go into the corruption allegations against the former chief minister, at whose instance MGR was dismissed. Then accordingly we went there, for our 5 advocates went there. We went there informing to that we are going to observe fast. We went there and we were arrested at about 11 o'clock. We went there, sat there for 9 o'clock. 11 o'clock we were arrested and produced before the magistrate. We were sent to the jail. We were there for about 5 days in jail. And in fact very good occasion, because I was except I was a bachelor. So I was feeling very good. And I was there, and 4th day MGR himself came to jail and pacified us. Then 5th day we really. So from that day onwards, I used to address lot of meetings. So point is, I have attended lot of meetings to propagate the ideals of MGR, and MGR is very close to me. Then I told MGR, sir, please give opportunity to act in the films. Then MGR said, yes sir, we will see that. Thereafter I was very close to him. Then he found out some good qualities in me, then decided, Mr. Karpagam, don't try to become a cine lawyer, cine man. I will try to do something for you. Then in the particular year and all, after 4 or 5 years, 1977, he became a chief minister. The chief minister, as a chief minister, he decided to make me as an assistant public prosecutor at High Court. Then he asked me, Mr. Karpagam, I wanted to occupy the post of assistant public prosecutor in the High Court so that you can become a judge. Then I said, sir, I am not interested in the High Court prosecutor. Please give me a chance to become MLA, MP or cinema actor. Then he said, Mr. Karpagam, I consider you as like my son. If any son is made, I will do the same thing for him, because cine field is something different. Political field also something different. It is not suitable to you because you are a good man. You are a man of character. You are a man of values. So I wanted to go and accept the job as a prosecutor. Then in the meantime, 7 years, 7 years, you become a judge of High Court. Then I will be proud of you. Then with great reluctance I accepted. I got a very good name. 5 years, 6 years, 7 years and all. Then I told MGR, sir, I want to practice, private practice. Because monthly salary is not sufficient to me. Then he said, will you be able to earn more as a prosecutor, as a private practice? Yes, I told you. Then I came out. Even though I came out with the blessings of MGR got angry with me because against his wish I have come out. Because otherwise, if I continued the way, I would have become a judge. So he got wild against me. So from that date onward, I tried my level best to develop my practice. I got a very good practice. I became the good lawyer in the High Court. In the meantime, MGR died. After MGR's death, I was not able to do anything and all because I was, if MGR is there, he would have made arrangements made for me to become a judge. So I was concentrating practice. But anyway, I was in depression with practice at all. Then one man came and asked me to file an application in the High Court for recovering some properties. I filed it and I got the order in favor. That man used to always say, Jai Sai Ram, Jai Sai Ram, Jai Sai Ram. At that time I did not know that why he called himself as the Jai Sai Ram, Jai Sai Ram. Then I said, sir, I got a very good order from you because of your efforts. So I want to take you to Shirdi Sai Temple in Chennai, Mylapore. I went there. I saw a school. I saw the statue of Shirdi Sai Baba. I went round. I was there, but I was not very much impressed. So I came out and got the books and all, but I was not interested in reading the books, Shirdi Sai books. Then subsequently, for one case, on behalf of the political party, I was sent to Delhi for getting some orders through engaging a lawyer, a big lawyer. I came there. I came to Delhi. Then after finishing my duties and all, I just I got into the airport flight and all. It started at 7 p.m. and it must reach at 10 p.m. 7 p.m. reached, and in fact we were there. We posted the belt and all. Then they distributed sweets and food and all. We got the place, we got the food, we were about to take it. Flight goes to the height of 35,000 feet. Suddenly there is a jerk. 35 becomes 30, 30 becomes 25, 25 becomes 20, 20, 10. I am going to fall down, and I am going to die. Oh, Baba, Sai Baba. I thought of Shirdi Sai Baba. Sai Baba, I am going to die. I have not earned anything for my children, for my wife. Oh Baba, save me. I closed my eyes. I was sitting third or fourth seat. Near cockpit, Sai Baba appeared. Near cockpit, once I just closed my eyes, I saw the Sai Baba, not Shirdi Sai Baba. Satya Sai Baba appeared and put a namaskar, put a abhayastam. I never believed it. No, I requested for Shirdi Sai Baba, but somebody new man, like a cinema actor, he comes and appears. Then I prayed him. Suddenly, 10,000 feet becomes 15,000, 15,000, 20,000, 20, 25, 30, 35. Goes very straight. It goes not to Chennai, it goes in Hyderabad, and we were halted there. Then pilot says, sir, we got into the very powerful air pockets, but only because of God's grace we have been saved. Then from Hyderabad we came to Chennai. Then when I inquired my friends and all, then friends said, you have called Shirdi Sai Baba, you are in your these things and all, Satya Sai Baba appeared. So there is a temple called Sundaram, Chennai. You go and pray. Every Thursday and every Sunday you go. From then onwards, I used to pray Bhagavan Satya Sai Baba. It was there 1 year, 2 years and all. In the meantime, I was informed by the people, Baba comes to Kodaikanal. In Tamil Nadu, there is a hilly place called Kodaikanal. Baba comes here, you can take a namaskaram. You can take a pada namaskar from him. You can get the blessing. Then out of curiosity, out of I went to Kodaikanal. I was giving a first row because my friend is one of the lawyers there. So first row. But Baba just came out of the hall and come down here and all, goes round, not come near to me. Subsequently, I was depressed. Then I fervently prayed, Baba comes and come near to me, 6 feet. I could see his feet, Father. Then man who is sitting with, sir, don't just without permission of Baba, you cannot touch the feet. When I say don't touch and all, I felt touchy. I just pounced upon that 6 feet. I just caught hold of the Baba's feet. It's like a lotus. Even now I feel the lotus feet. And in fact, for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I also did not move and he also did not wriggle out. Then thereafter, after 10 minutes, I just stood up and put namaskaram. Thereafter, I became a staunch devotee of Bhagavan Satya Sai Baba because of the reason that on the day a photo was taken with the Baba Ashirvada. Then after getting the photo and all, become a devotee and I became a very staunch devotee. I have decided to start an advocate Sai study circle because I was called for IA study circle to address. I addressed about this flight accident and all. Then they advised me, please start an advocate Sai study circle. I have started a Sai study circle in my house. First house is my house. That is, every month and all there will be a bhajan and bhojan in every advocate's house, because advocates must be taught about the values. So I started Advocate Sai Study Circle. First meeting was held in my house. The former president of the district and all, he and his wife came and put the lamp, opened it. Every month we have started. After 6 months, one Shirdi Sai advocate told me, "Sir, you read the Sai Chatra book 7 days. You read the Sai Charitra books 7 days. You will get a good result." Then I began to study Sai Charitra. 6th day or 7th day, I received a call from our Madras High Court Chief Justice. I never thought why he calls me, I don't know. Then I went there. He asked me to sit down. Mr. Karpaga Vinayagam, you are all judges who are you are dealing with criminal cases. I recommend you to become a High Court judge. What do you say? I was stunned, because on whose instance is being there? Then I told her, "Sir, I am Satya Sai devotee. I want to get a permission from the Swami. Number 2, I have got a good practice now. I developed a practice, money comes." Then he says, Swami, he's called Swami, Justice Swami from Karnataka. He was the Chief Justice of Madras High Court. He called me and told, "Sir, Mr. Karpaga Vinayagam, don't worry, I am a Shirdi Sai devotee. You tell your Satya Sai Baba that I have recommended." Then I said, then he just said, "Don't even tell your friends about his proposal, because there will be some petitions against you maybe." "Sir, may I tell me wife and all?" "Yes, you can tell your wife alone, not others." Then I got the consent from my family members and all. I prayed Baba. Baba used to inform me through dream that I must accept it. I accepted. Within 6 weeks, I became the judge of High Court. Within 6 weeks. And on the date of swearing in, I proclaimed in the audience and all, what I am today is Satya Sai Baba's grace. What I am today because of Baba, I told him. Because before that swearing in ceremony, I went to Puttaparthi. An IAS officer took me to Puttaparthi. And Puttaparthi, and there is a very serene atmosphere, bhajan, all these things and all. I was there having that copy, appointment order copy, passed by the president. Next day, I am going to swear in ceremony. Baba used to come there, came not near to me, and just some left. Then I stood up. Swami, then Swami came. What? "Sir, because of Swami's grace, I am going to administer as a judge tomorrow." "Oh, chala sandosham. Bahumna. No, don't worry. Chala sandosham." Then I was feeling in heaven. I was feeling as if I am in heaven. Then I got the order copy. The next day, after administered oath, I proclaimed to the whole audience that what I am today because of Sai Baba, only because of the grace of Satya Sai Baba. That is how I became the judge and all. I was there 10.5 years in Tamil Nadu. One specialty, when I became the Sai devotee, when the people know that I am Sai devotee, all the people became Sai devotee. Because every month there is a program in advocates, those people will come. I also used to go to the house of advocates, and because of my coming to the house and all the advocates come, and ultimately they become Sai devotee. They felt very happy. So I was able to just get so many lawyers become a Sai devotee. And Sai devotee, once you become a Sai devotee, your clients also become Sai devotee, because they also pray for good results. So that is how I felt very much at all. And point is, we are in the world of justification. That we must correct ourselves. Point is, if a barber makes a mistake, he doesn't say it's a mistake. He says, if a barber makes a mistake, he says, it's a good fashion, sir. But tailor makes a mistake, he says, the new types of fashion, sir. If a teacher makes a mistake, sir, it's a new lesson. If a doctor makes a mistake, he says a new diagnosis. If a scientist makes a mistake, it's a new invention. If a lawyer makes a mistake, sir, it's a new interpretation. If a judge makes a mistake, he says, new law, sir. That's the justification. So that is our justification. But thing is, we have to accept it's a mistake. There is human. But you commit a mistake, when you realize a mistake and all, you take a vow not to commit some more mistakes in the future. So where you are is not important. Where you are is not important. What you are is important. What you are is not important. What you are is not important. What you do is important. What you do is not important. What you do is not important. How you do is important. How you do is not important. How you do is not important. For whom you do is important. For whom you do is important. For whom you do is not important. What you do must reach those for whom you do is very, very important. That is through my seva. Praying kara, seva kara, all these things and all. Yeah, all love. You will love others. Others will automatically love you. You love your job and job will like you. That is the reason we must do some things, achieve great things in the life. But that is the reason we must, ability is important. But more than ability, credibility is more important. Dependability is important. Your character is important. You must be able, but at the same time, you must become noble. If you become able, noble, you will become affordable. You will become affordable, you will become admirable. You will become admirable, you will become adorable. That's called ability. What is the best dress? Best dress is a smile. You know, Baba says, what is smile? S-M-I-L-E. It's called a sweet message in lip expression. That's called a smile. Best dress is smile. Best woman, mother. Best hobby, service. Best teacher, experience. Best country, India. You must, first thing, you must become Indian. A poem has been coined out by a poet. India, about India. Oh, what a beautiful India. Oh, what a beautiful India. Punjab for fighting, Bengal for writing. Oh, what a beautiful India. Punjab for fighting, Bengal for writing. Oh, what a beautiful India. Rajasthan for history. Rajasthan for history. Maharashtra for victory. Oh, what a beautiful India. Mysore for silk. Mysore for silk. Haryana for milk. Oh, what a beautiful India. Assam for agitation. Assam for agitation. Madhya Pradesh for vegetation. Oh, what a beautiful India. Orissa for temples. Orissa for temples. Jharkhand for minerals. Oh, what a beautiful India. Kerala for brains. Kerala for brains. Tamil Nadu for grains. Oh, what a beautiful India. This is a poem written by a student studying in the 8th standard in Madras School. He is a Sai devotee. It's a beautiful, thoughts. When you become Sai devotee, your thoughts will become purified. Watch means watch your words, watch your actions, watch your thoughts, watch your character, watch your heart. That is Manasekam, Vachasekam, Karmanyekam, Mahatma. Manasekam, that is in Manas, pure thoughts. Manasekam, Vachasekam, words, pure words. Karmanyekam is your thoughts, your deeds, activities become pure. You become Mahatma. So Manas Anyat, Vachas Anyat, and Karman Anyat, you are Thoratma. So try to become Mahatma by just getting a good thoughts, good words, good will. That is the reason we must have a good teacher. You must have a good guru. Your parents must be the first guru. Matru Devo Bhava. Pitru Deva Bhava, Atithi Deva Bhava, Acharya Deva Bhava. That's more important. Acharya must be. Teacher and Guru, there is a difference. What is teacher? What is Guru? Teacher instructs the students, but Guru constructs the students. This is called the difference between the teacher and Guru. Teacher sharpens the minds of the students. Teacher sharpens the minds of the students, but Guru opens the minds of the students. That's called difference between the teacher and Guru. Teacher teaches the brains of the students. Teacher teaches the brains of the students, but Guru touches the hearts of the students. That's called the Guru. The more important, a good demonstrator must become a teacher, and a good teacher must become a Guru, because he will be inspirator, he will be inspiration, he will give motivation. Mother gives affection. Mother gives affection. Father gives motivation. Father gives protection. Mother gives affection. Father gives protection. But Guru gives all the things. Motivation, affection, protection and motivation. Guru and Acharya will give it. That is how you must develop your character. Character is very important. That's the reason, as you say, the teacher and brain and all, whatever in life and all, we do so many mistakes. But realize there's a mistake, you correct yourself. Don't say that your duplicates are like a original. That's not correct. You must try to find out who is duplicate, who is original. One occasion, Charlie Chaplin, a Chicago city, America, disguise in the dress competition. You must dress up as a Charlie Chaplin. First prize, second prize, third prize. So lot of crowd and all in the Chicago audience. There are about 500 Charlie Chaplin there. Out of 500, the first prize, second prize, third prize selected. First prize man comes and to the dais and get the $1,000 as the first prize. Second prize, he comes and got a $500. Third man comes and he got a $250. The point is, in every man comes to dais, there is a heavy applause. First prize, heavy applause. Second prize, heavy applause. Third prize, heavy applause. And fourth prize is Soleil's prize. That's called Soleil's prize, not memento only given. Then he says, sir, I want to address a meeting. I want to address for 2 minutes. Yes. Audience, the person who got the Soleil's prize and all requested the authorities, please allow me to talk to the audience for 2 minutes. Then he said, sir, only one minute, only 1 minute. 1 minute. Then he said, sir, audience, we have given appreciation to all. The first prize got $1,000, very heavy applause. Second person got $500, second prize. Third prize got $250. But I was getting a Soleil's prize, but you have not given any appreciation for me. I have not given any claps at all. I am very sorry. But you know the truth. I am the original Charlie Chaplin. So you have selected duplicate Charlie Chaplin, but I am the original Charlie Chaplin. Original Charlie Chaplin really getting Soleil's prize, no dollars, no appreciation, no prize. That's a word. Please, audience, try to find out who is original, who is duplicate. In the world of we are in the world of lot of duplicates. Please, if you are a duplicate, please try to reform yourself. Then only you can transform society. You must transform yourself first and then getting purified. Thereafter, you just try to reform the society. That is the real incident. This is a real incident. That is how that Baba, if you follow teachings of Baba, in fact, I was a staunch non-vegetarian before becoming a Sai devotee. It's a AD and BC. Before becoming Sai devotee, I was staunch non-vegetarian. I was taking fish, chicken, other things and all, except the ship and all, the sea, all the things I used to take. But once I became the Sai devotee, I decided not to take any non-vegetarian. I become Sai devotee. If a Sai devotee and all, the indication is your symbol is that you must become vegetarian. Another thing, I could see the change of my attitude. Attitude decides your altitude. Attitude decides your altitude. The best altitude is gratitude. Gratitude to alma mater, gratitude to the parents, gratitude to the institution, gratitude to their friends. This is a saying, I love myself, but more than myself, I love my wife. I love my wife, but more than my wife, I love my family. I love my family, but more than my family, I love my community. I love my community more than my community. I love whole humanity. That's called the Vasudeva Kudambha. I love others. I love others. Everybody is meant for doing something and all. I love others. I love the family. I love the friends. I love the neighbors. I love everything and all. That is love. Then after becoming Sai devotee, one important before becoming Sai devotee, I used to have a fascination for the perfumes. If any perfumes and all, used to purchase it. But subsequently, after becoming Sai devotee, perfume is not at all necessary because there is a good smell from the body and all, and good smell from the body, good smell from your thoughts, good smell from the words, good smell from the activities. So become a good person. You may be a good performer. More important. Before that, you must become a good person. Good person. Ability is important. More important is credibility. Credibility. And more important is a dependability. More important is the character. You must have a good character. Good character means you must prove to yourself. You must be true to yourself. You must be true to your family, other things and all. Above all, be true to yourself. That is important thing. That's the Baba's teachings. After becoming the judge of Madras High Court, I used to have the Baba photo in front of my dais. Baba photo. Even 2 division benches there, 2 persons, I was senior judge, second judge, and I used to take 2 photos. One is before me, one is other junior judge. And we enjoyed the hearing and we enjoyed the dictating the open court. One occasion and all, how I become most of the judgments, when I was in Madras High Court or Madurai High Court, I was just enjoying the work and all. To one matter, 4 accused were convicted for the murder. 4 accused were convicted for the murder. Appeal has come, and myself, another junior judge, will have to handle the matter. Then we read the papers. Then we decided there is an eyewitness is there, circumstances is there, man is there, postmortem report is there, and 4 accused persons are there. Then I said, I will go through the matters again in my house. I will come back. There is only 1 injury on the back. So out of 4, only 1 person must have caused injury. So I am going to convict only that person. Then next day I went there. I asked the lawyers to read that again and read it. They read it. Then I said, I found out that was due to the injury caused on the back. I found out. But I am not able to find out who is the actual culprit. Out of 4, who is the actual culprit and all. Everybody was having knife. So who is the person? I don't know. So I have acquitted all the 4. So that is justice. That's the justice. There is a saying, the ends of justice are higher than the ends of law. Though the justice has got to be administered under law. Law is there, but you must cull out justice. That is important. That is one thing. And one other thing and all, one other judgment and all I could say, I remember, one MLA was there in Chennai. He was just always grabbing the property, try to grab the property, have to do Katta Panchayat, all these things and all. Then he was arrested and he filed an application for anti-bail bail. Then I collected all the records from him, lot of cases for him. If I dismiss the application, he will go to jail. If he go to jail, he will learn more things about Katta Panchayat, about violence and all. So he will come out. So what I do, he belongs to a party coming out of the Congress party. Then I told MLA, have you read My Experiment with the Truth, written by Mahatma Gandhi? Then said, I have not read it, sir, I will read it. Then adjourned the matter. 1 week after came, and he said, sir, I have read it 60 pages in Experiment Truth. If you put any questions at all, no, one thing will do, I will grant anticipated bail. If I grant anticipated bail and ask you to go to police station, you will spoil the police station also. You are a powerful man. So I will grant you anticipated bail, subject to tradition. You must go to the Madurai Gandhi Museum and read all the Gandhi books. If all the Gandhi books you have read, you are able to prove that you have read it book or not, I will grant you absolute bail to you. Then accordingly he went to Madurai and gave a sureties to the magistrate. He went to Madurai Gandhi Museum, he read 4 or 5 books and all. Then he filed an application after 15 days. Sir, I have read 15 books. Out of 15 books you can ask any question, I will answer. If I correctly answer, you please relax my condition. Then I just called them and I verified that I got reform. Then I got the relaxation, gave the relaxation. Then he told the friends, only because of the judge's endeavor, I became reformed now. This is a real story, MLA story. Another lady is Roja, an actress. She is a famous actress in Andhra. I think you must know that. Yes, a check dishonored. Check was dishonored. Check given by her as dishonored, and he was asked to pay the amount of check amount to the court and all within particular date. She has not filed it. So the application has been filed, appeal has been filed against Roja before me. I am single judge, High Court. Then I asked Roja and all, are you able to give a check amount as well as a fine which you imposed? Yes, my lord. Otherwise I will have to go ask to go to jail. Then whatever condition your lordship puts it, I can. Then you do one thing. There is a handicapped children's home. They are run by a old lady. So go and do the community service for whole day. She was reluctant because now the point is, if he goes there, is a popularity or something and all, publicity come. So she was reluctant. Then I asked her husband, Mister, if he doesn't go to handicapped home and all, I will send him to jail. What do you say? Yes, Mister, I will see my wife. My wife goes to handicapped children. She went there. For 1 day she was there. And in fact, she was asked to see various capacities of a handicapped person. One person sings like a very good actor. One person's dances. One person's do something performance and all, mimicry, all this things. She was very, very impressed. Then he collected all the food and all out of own expenses. He distributed all the food to her. And she became a very worthy person. And she wanted his own, because of her condition relaxation, she wanted to open her own party in Andhra. She becomes MLA now. There is a reformation. That the thought of giving a separate judgment and all is because of only Bhagavan's grace, choice grace. You reform him, try to finish. Punishment is one thing. You reform him, try to reform him. Let him be asked to realize the mistakes. Let them take vow not to commit those mistakes. There is one judgment. And one more judgment and all is I could see. I was a lawyer, senior lawyer in Madras High Court, becoming a judge and all. I was a lawyer. After resigning as a prosecutor, I was a lawyer. In one case, husband was convicted for 10 years for 307. 307 is attempt to murder. Attempt to murder means he poured out the kerosene over his wife and burnt her. She was having a lot of burn injuries and 80%. She was about to die and all, she was saved. Then on her complaint, case registered, 307, lower court punished him for 10 years punishment. At that time, I was a senior lawyer in Madras High Court. The matter was entrusted to me. Sir, whatever fees you can ask, please save me. Then I went through the papers. I told the man, Mister, I have gone through the papers, but I cannot ask for acquittal. I cannot argue for release, but I can argue for the reduction of sentence, 10 years and all. Sir, whatever condition you can say. Please, what is the property, worth of property at all? I have got 50 acres, sir. Can you settle the 25% of the property in favor of wife? Yes, I will do. He will immediately. Then I gave a time. I asked the judge and all, you'll ask me adjourn the matter because I have given some suggestions for compromise and all. Then adjourn. Then after 1 week, he has settled the property, 50% of the property in favor of wife. And both of them came to the court. She is the complainant, she is the accused. Now as soon as the 25% of the property has been settled, both of them came to me. Now wife says, sir, save me husband, I want to join you. Then I said, I have already promised to the judge and all, I will not argue for acquittal, I will argue for only reduction of sentence. Now the property has been settled, I will try my best. Matter came before Justice K. Natarajan, one came a good judge, and I was about to begin. This is a matter where a wife was tried to be burnt with injuries and all, burnt injuries and all, causing burnt injuries. 80% of burnt injuries, very heavy. But that's the reason I have promised I will not argue for acquittal, because this is a case where dying declaration has been given to the magistrate. So that evidence is there. Whatever she says now and all cannot be taken into consideration. So I have argued for, I will not argue for acquittal, but I argue for the question of sentence because now both are joined. Now rather than husband, wife insisted me to argue for the reduction of sentence. So property also has been settled. Please reduce the sentence. Then Mr. Karpaga Vinayagam, you read other papers and all, I have read it. Then matter was reserved. Friday it was argument over. Friday matter was reserved on Monday. Then Saturday, both of them came. Sir, you please save my husband. Madam, I have tried my level best. I argued the matter. It is with the God. It is your God's will. You pray Bhagavan. You pray Bhagavan Sati Sai Baba. Here Sati Sai Baba. You pray. And she got flower and all, put it in the place. Came there. Now only Monday matter posted, first matter. Judge came and said, both of them sit. Both complainant and the accused, both of them standing there, putting namaskar. Then judge said, Mr. You have caused injuries to your wife. Your advocate argued very well. But he argued only the reduction of sentence. But I will not give the reduction of sentence. You know why? I am going to acquit you. Because of the advocate's fairness, I am going to acquit you. So point is, Mr. Don't do any harm to your wife hereafter. You believe in God, everything is all right. And Sadhik, he has acquitted, both of them prostrated before the judge and all. Now Monday evening is going to the climax. Monday evening, the both of them came to me. They brought some fruits, mala, other things with a cover with the currency notes. Then I said, already I got the cover. You cannot cover me with the new cover. But I will take the mala, I will take the flower. Thank you, good deed. But don't do any harm to your wife. Yes, ma'am. Then both of them went. Within 10 minutes, she alone came. This is the climax. She alone came. Sir, I want to tell you the truth, sir. But, my husband did not pour kerosene over me. Then I was accustomed. I was shocked. When, my father sent a Pongal seed, Diwali seed, as a paddy and a price and all. That was sent through a Harijans, that is Dalit. We belong to upper caste. My husband became angry. And began abusing my father. So I was not able to control my feeling. I went to the bathroom. I got the kerosene bottle. I poured myself. At the time my husband was there, left. I poured myself, crying. My father-in-law, mother-in-law came and saved me and asked me, sir, I will take you to hospital. you tell the hospital people that the burn injury is because of the burst of kerosene, burst of stove burst. Accordingly, I gave a statement. Then subsequently, there is 80% of injuries. My husband also did not come back. He was arrested. Then my father-in-law, my father and mother came on me. Don't say stove burst and all. You please give a complaint to the magistrate saying that your husband poured kerosene over me. At the instance of my father, I gave complaint. Now ultimately he got an acquittal. So the God has given a prize for us. So please accept my thanks and all. This is a very good this and all, because even as an advocate, Baba guided me. Even as a judge, Baba guided me. That is a great thing and all. Only we have got time today because of Baba. So these are all the opportunity for me to give a very peculiar judgments to the satisfaction of both the parties. And in fact, I could remember the commandments, 10 commandments given by Baba. 10 commandments, we cannot forget it. The students, whenever I address students and all, I used to remind them about 10 commandments. He says, I, single letter, avoid it. We, double letters, use it. Ego, 3 letters, overcome it. Love, 4 letters, value it. Smile, 5 letters, keep it. Rumor, 6 letters, ignore it. Success, 7 letters, achieve it. Jealousy, 8 letters, distance it. And knowledge, 9 letters, acquire it. Discipline, 10 letters, maintain it. These are the 10 commandments. And he used to say, why the word discipline has got some significance and all. Discipline. You know, discipline has got 10 letters. D-I-S-C-I-P-L-I-N-E. Isn't it? Why it is? You can get a social studies in 100 marks. Mathematics 100 marks. English 100 marks. But you must get a good mark in discipline, character. For that, he says, discipline 10 letters. Every letter has got different alphabets. D, 4. I, 9. S, 19. C, 3. I, 9. P, 16. L, 12. I, 9. N, 14. E, 5. Have the total? Total is 100. So that means if only you are maintaining discipline, you are a centum person. You are a victory. You are a victory because of the performance of the good things in a disciplined manner. Everything and all. One more incident I should narrate about my daughter's marriage. My daughter and myself and all went to the Baba, and Satya, my daughter named Satya. Satya is not yet married. Then we are searching for a good guy. Then Baba said, Satya, don't worry, within 1 year you will get a good bridegroom and you will get a good boy. Then within 2 years, a boy was arranged. He's a architect dean of Karpaga University of Coimbatore. Then we arranged and we came to a house, and the bridegroom, they came to my house and all. At that time I was the judge, and see all the photos, Baba photo. Wherever we see the photo, then he was very much impressed. Whether he impressed my daughter and all is one thing, but seeing the photos and all, good environment, I was also having good name among the people. So he decided to marry him. The first time. Second time we went there. Third year after marriage, third year she came and all, because no children. Then we were called by the people. Sevadal told, Swami asked me to. I went there, myself, my wife, my son-in-law, Kadir is an architect, Dean, University, and my daughter, Satya. All the people were there. Then I asked me, Satya, what do you want? Swami, you promised me to give a diamond ring after marriage. My marriage is over. My husband is here. My husband is also a good man, as you say. Now I want a ring, diamond ring. No, Satya, you have not prayed for diamond ring in your end. You wanted to get a child. Because you are worrying about for 3 years, you are not able to. Yes, Swami. Then you sing a song. Then she sang a song, a very good Satya. You must sing in such a way. You must have a burga, all these things and all that. Then ask Satya, you take this pocket, Vibhuti pocket is there. Then she take some tin and all, plastic tin, and gave it. One pinch. You take it. Satya, give the right hand. Yes. Another pinch. Give the left hand. Yes. So you will get a boy child, boy child, boy child. Repeat it. Yes. Boy child, boy child. Very good. We were very happy because natural. Within 3 months she got conceived. Children, not one. Twins. This is an indication. Twins child, one is Kartikeyan, another is Kirtivasan. And Baba said, after children born, you please bring them here, I will put a name. Then after, when she gave a child and all, Baba attained Mahasamadhi. So we are not able to get the name from him. Then we went to, in Delhi there is a Malay Mandir temple, famous temple. Then we went there, Archakar came there, Archakar put a name, Kartikeyan Kirtivasan. That name put, because in the name of God, and they are also very memory power. They are all, both the people now they are about 9 years, 10 years and all. Very studious persons. Very studious persons. Whatever I say in the Baba's version and all, he will immediately memorize and tell them. You know, Baba used to say ABC. Always be cheerful. Always be careful. Always be calm. Always be courteous. Always be cultured. Always be charitable. Always be creative. Always be constructive. Always avoid bad company. Always be clean. Always be clear. Always avoid bad company. Always be cheerful. Always be blissful. He used to, yes, even I'm not able to give coherently. But the children, both the children will give all Bhagavan devotees only because of the Bhagavan's grace and all, the children are born. Twins. We want only one child, but 2 children. 2 children, who is efficient? One is silent, another is violent. Both the people are just creating all the children. They're very good people. My daughter has got a twins. My son also, Arun, he has got 2 daughters, not twins, 2 daughters. One is Akshara, another is Aradhya. Beautiful family. The family is like is a university. So good people, good things have come. Good. We want to help everyone. We want to help everyone. We want to show our good things and all. We become people and all to become help. जीवन एक लक्ष्य है, जीवन एक प्रेम है, जीवन एक सुंदर है. सच्चाई से रहना चाहिए, सत्यवादी से रहना चाहिए, सावधानी से रहना चाहिए, साधारण से रहना चाहिए, संतोष से रहना चाहिए, हसमुख से रहना चाहिए, उत्तम से रहना चाहिए, तमीज से रहना चाहिए. So I want to quote 2 incidents took place in Ranchi when I was the Chief Justice of Jharkhand. You know, Chief Justice Bihar, Jharkhand was a part of Bihar originally. Then after becoming a part of the state and all, it becomes Jharkhand. Jharkhand is full of minerals. I have to quote 2 incidents. One is, in Jharkhand there are a lot of Sai devotees. There is a place called Jamshedpur. Jamshedpur, in fact, I went to Jamshedpur because Sai devotees, Sai devotions are there, Sai devotees invited me. I took all the judges to Shamshadpur to attend the Sai seminar, bhajans and all. They were very happy. That incident, in that incident, one person got some injured. He got some kidney problem. So I admitted him in the Apollo Hospital in Ranchi, but he was some Apollo Hospital, some operation is there, but not able to perform correctly. So at about 11 o'clock, my secretary phoned to me, sir, he is in dangerous position. Please come and see him. The last occasion. He is a deputy registrar of High Court. He was a kidney problem. He was there. Originally, he had underwent a surgery in AIDS, Delhi, but subsequently, because of the father issues and all these other things and all, got the problem. So at about 11 p.m., I went to the Apollo Hospital at Ranchi. I saw him. The moment he saw me, he got jerked, other things and all. Then immediately I phoned up to Chief Secretary of the state. Mr. Chief Secretary, you must arrange for taking the victim to Delhi, AIMS and all immediately, morning flight. Then he told Chief Minister in time, instead of getting tickets and all, he arranged for a helicopter to go to the AIMS. Next day, a special flight came at the instance of Chief Minister. Along with him, all family, all the doctors went in the helicopter and just got it in the AIMS. AIMS, he was there for 4 days. He was recovered, completely recovered, and he came back to Resident. Then thereafter, he became the judge of High Court. That man became the judge of Jharkhand High Court. This is a very occasion because I prayed Bhagavan consistently. I prayed Bhagavan. See, the one thing. Second thing, there is I received a letter from a lady, not named lady. Sir, 1 week back, I went in stand in the bus stand because I finished my college period. I came. It was at about 2 p.m. I was standing. A car came. The car, not taxi, is a car, private car. That car has got 5 persons, 1 driver and 4 persons. Then one person just down the glass and asked me about the location of a particular place. Then I showed the location by showing the hands and all. Then immediately he caught hold of my hands and put it inside the car. And car goes. And car glasses also just rise down. Tape recorder. All the 4 persons committed rape, one after another. She was just about to die. She was taken near the hospital, dropped her, and then car went. Then she phoned up to father. Father immediately came and admitted her in the hospital. And father, Papa, don't tell others these things and all. Otherwise, police complaint, my sister's life will be spoiled. She is also unmarried. Other sisters also unmarried. So in the meantime, if paper news has come, all the 4 people captain, I will be spoiled. My whole family goes. Then I went. She went to me. Thereafter, after 4 days, she wrote a letter to me. That letter has come. Sir, I want you to find out what happened. I don't want to punish the culprits. Let them not be. You don't try to find out the culprits, but try to say whether glass cases, dark glasses are permissible. If a dark glasses are not there, then I would have cried. The sound would attract the people. I would have been saved. Because of dark glasses, I was not able to say anything and all. I was not able to move. So please, my request would be, my prayer would be, fervent prayer would be, not to try for the culprits. Leave alone that. I am not concerned with that. You please try to find out whether dark classes can be having without permission. If a dark classes are there, please asked the authorities to put a law to remove all the classes. Then I asked the Advocate General to come and all, whether dark classes is permissible, rule is there? No sir, dark classes only without permission cannot. Then I order, within half an hour I pass an order. I order that all the dark classes running throughout Jharkhand to be removed. Then it has come in the paper. When dark classes removed, come in the papers. All the dark classes have been removed every day. Every day 250 cars. Another day 500. Another day definitely. All the cars have come. Why my order has become famous now, that was followed by Tamil Nadu also. Thereafter went to Supreme Court. Supreme Court also confirmed my order. Only because of the fact that I wanted to do justice to her. And she says, which made me to pass such an order and all. Sir, I have seen your orders. You are always supporting women. You are always supporting laborers. You are also supporting people, victims and all. I am just telling you. I know that you will do the possible order, but don't convey the people that I have been raped and family and all. But point is, I know that you will do it because I am going to die within 10 minutes. That's a letter. Before her death, she wrote a letter. That made me to make a letter as a writ petition before me. I passed an order directing all the people. The glasses are removed, completely removed. It's a great thing, one thing. Second thing, there is one advocate came rushing to me at about 10:30. 10:30 morning, I was sitting with the other judge. Said, sir, the government has decided to observe a Bandh. The government itself has directed for Bandh and all. Why? One Srisoran was convicted and sentenced to prison by the Delhi authorities. So we are observing fast. And government itself, because Srisoran is a part of the government. So Srisoran organization opposing that prison and all, they observe fast. If the government itself observe fast and all, there will be hallaballu, and there will be a lot of burning cars, burning this and all. Nobody will go to hospital, nobody will go to school, nobody will go to court and all. So I said, how can I grant a say and all? No. They said there is Supreme Court judgments and all. Then I just, it was brought at 2:30. Then at 2:30 I called the Advocate General. Advocate General said, it is now intimated that there is going to be Bandh organized by the government itself. Government has to see the order, law and order, but they themselves have observed Bandh. If anything happens and all, they will be hauled up for contempt. Entire government machinery will be hauled up for contempt. So, I direct them not to do anything and all for Bandh. Then I passed the order. Then I came to chamber. I passed an order about 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock and came back. All the judges came. My lord, nobody will obey your order. If a Bandh and all, they will be very appreciating the Bandh and all. They will create all sorts of nuisance and all. So please withdraw. Withdraw the order. How can I say it's a Rama Bonam? Already Bonam has gone. How can I withdraw that? Then I said, no question of withdrawal, it has already passed order. Even though I said it, I got some feeling pinky because anything may happen. So next day morning comes and I am not able to get the sleepless nights. Then morning, I went around walking and came and took coffee. Paper has come. Newspaper has come. I prayed Bhagavan, sir, how to solve the problem. Because everybody who comes to the court and all, they will be fired and shooting, so many people died and all these things. Then I saw the paper. Like a student just seeing the result of SLC or school final, knowing that he will be failed. But with that fear, threat and all, I saw the first page. There is a first page announcement. In obedience to the direction of Chief Justice, the Cabinet convened a meeting at 11 p.m. and decided to withdraw the Bandh. and Bant was withdrawn. I was very happy. How it has happened? You know how it has happened? Only at the direction of Sivisoran, this Bant was withdrawn. Because Sivisoran came and attended my ceremony as a Chief Justice. Sivisoran was at the time as a leader. I used to say Bhagavan's name. I became the Ranchi man, I became the Jharkhand man only because of Sathya Sai Baba. Then, in the jail he was there. I directed for the withdrawal of the bank was there. Then Sivisoran instructed the people, sir, it's a good judge, he's a saintly judge. He's a saintly judge. They have given a certificate to me as a saintly judge. Saintly judge, please don't do Bant, withdraw the Bant. That is how it comes. That is only because of Sai Baba's grace. Everything, wherever I go there, I used to make a mark only because of Sai Baba. And that's a great thing and all. And before finishing that, I want to tell only one thing. How my daughter has reformed. My daughter Satya was studying the college, and I went to court. 5 o'clock I came there. She was just seeing the TV. I said, don't do Devi, tomorrow examination, don't see that. The next day, I came there 3 o'clock. I saw that Satya is seeing the TV. I got worried. Asked Satya, bring that stick, because I used to go for a stick and all in the morning walk. Wait. She knows that she is going to be beaten. Then she said, shivering hands and all, come then. I have asked you not to see the TV. Why did you say? Sorry, Pa. Then give them. Stick. With the shivering hands, she gave the stick. I got the stick and all. Then I just come near to me. Show the hands. I just with baby these things and all, and gave a beat. First heavy beat. She says, Ayo. Beating to whom? Beating to myself. I myself met for giving punishment to Satya. You mean I myself give punishment? Then Satya prostrated before him, Appa, I won't see TV at all hereafter. That's how he reformed. You know why I am saying this? How charity begins at home. I started my practice of reforming others and all, even from my house. First I reformed so that I got a punishment. Then I punished Satya by beating myself. That is how. That's the attitude. My attitude had completely changed. Suppose if I become forced devotee, I would have beaten her. I would have been violent. But thing is, I was kind enough. I was able to give good teachings to my house people and to the people. It's all because of Bhagavan. That is Satya Sai Ram.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Thank you, Justice M Karpaga Vinayagam, for that inspiring and engaging session. Swami indeed has his own ways of entering our lives and guiding us on the right path. For Sir, it was through the incident on his flight from Delhi to Chennai when Swami appeared in front of Sir's closed eyes when he fervently prayed to Shirdi Sai Baba to save him and everybody else on the flight. Through Sir, Swami not only guided him to deliver justice to his clients, but also helped him to reform them and bring about a transformation in their personalities. The incidents narrated by Sir about the MLA in Chennai who was grabbing properties and the lady who falsely accused her husband are testimonies to this. One of the biggest takeaways from the session is that we must develop good character and always be true to ourselves. As Sir pointed out, it is the teacher who sharpens our minds, but it is the Guru who opens our minds and transforms our heart. We are eternally grateful to our Guru, Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba, for it is because of his grace and blessings that we are what we are today. Thank you once again, Justice Sir, for such a wonderful session. And I pray to Bhagwan Baba to bless you and your family abundantly. I would like to thank the Sri Satya Sai Seva Organizations, Karnataka, and the alumni of the Sri Satya Sai Institute of Higher Learning for organizing this monthly Samarpan program. Thank you to all the listeners and viewers for tuning in and being a part of today's session. Jai Sai Ram.